And look at this face, man. Look at this face. Nobody saw this. Look at this face. Hey guys, what's up? I got another video for you today. It's about Will Smith and Chris Rock. It's going to be... I finally found somebody that actually share my opinion, and we're going to focus on that one. If you like the content, hit share, bada beam boom. You know, the usual. Subscribe and everything. Comment, and let's start with the video.
Bleh. This is the Oscars. This is not... We've seen at some of the award shows, and we don't need to name them, where people get to fighting, people get to shooting. But this is, you know, people of elegance, and they, you know, just... They're high and mighty, and they're dressed in their best, their Sunday best, and they're, you know, this is where they go to be lauded for their performances.
Yep.
And to have Will Smith behave in this manner, he's talking about, you know, disreading everybody. But he's protecting his wife.
No.
Well, where was her protection of a man when she was at the red table talking about what she was doing with this entanglement?
That.
Her protection of her husband. Chris Rock is a comedian. What comedians do, they can do this better than anybody else. They can take a real life situation and make it funny.
Yep.
That's what comedians are. Comedians take situations, and that's why I say, we up here all the time, Skip, I say there's truth in jokes.
Ugh.
That's what they do.
There's the most truth in jokes.
So now what we're starting is a bolden precedent. I'm saying something about somebody, oh, look at that weave, or look at this hair, oh, man, bro, what you got on, man, that's terrible.
Look, I joke about my eye. I joke about my hair. I don't mind people make the same joke. You know? It's a joke. But if it's a good, intelligent joke, you can even be a good racist and people might find it funny because it's a unexpected funny joke. With a good content, you'll be like, ah man, I didn't see that coming. I know a lot of people would prefer that you punch them than slap them. Because the fact that you slap somebody and walk away, it's like you don't even deserve to react because your reaction doesn't affect me. But your joke did.
He walks up on stage. What he should have done is what DC Young Fly did last year when somebody came up on the stage and whipped him. Because, see, this is going to be out there for perpetuity. But also to be out there for perpetuity, I'd have come up out that tux. I'd have whipped Will Smith's ass.
Well, I know you.
I would have whipped... He'd have had to whip me, or I'd have had to whip him. And every time I see him, it's on sight.
Yeah. You can trust him.
Hey, hold on. I'm watching him at the Vanity Fair, and Will Smith is carrying on like ain't nothing happened.
Look, man, I don't trust nobody anymore that seems to be a little confrontational. I have one eye. I just push them away like, yo, back off. And if they're like, what do you mean? Back off. I don't trust nobody anymore. I got slapped like Will Smith in a van because I made a joke about a girl that almost tripped and fell, a girl that was almost always perfect. On stage, she almost tripped and kept walking. And they laugh, well, you're not always perfect. You actually tripped on the stage. BAM! I received a clap in the face. I didn't even see it coming because I was, after saying the you know when you make a joke that you find funny but nobody finds funny and they still slapped you? So I already humiliated myself, but I just didn't care. But then I still got the slap from a guy. But I know a lot of women that know how their face express, but I didn't say anything. But they know it will affect a reaction that somebody might do something about it, right? And the people that don't even defend her, oh, you're not honorable. You don't care about women? No, I don't care about a woman that's losing hair. Because I care about men around me that are losing hair. And people just tease them 24/7. Are you freaking kidding me? It's not like you showed you had a big spot on your head and everybody knew.
And then you apologize to the Academy. After the Academy, you need to apologize
to him.
Let me tell you, there's three things, especially in our community. You say the N-word, you spit on me, and you slap me. Because if you go back when we were less than, that's what they did. They didn't punch you, they slapped you.
Got it.
Because that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. When you hear somebody, they don't say I'm gonna punch you, they say I'm gonna slap the you know what out of you.
Yep.
Because that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. Will Smith and his crowning achievement, he finally won an Oscar. And he's had some performances that he could have easily won one.
Black on black crime.
Will Smith won the Oscar in 2022. But this overshadows it. He's never going to be able to live this moment down. What should have been his greatest moment, his joy, is marred by this.
Because most people anticipated he was going to win Best Actor.
Right.
Okay.
And so now you take the moment away from Venus and Serena about their dad, the story about their family and their dad. You stole that moment from them. Why? Because he made a joke. This is the first time I get it. Chris Rock said something back in 2016 when Will Smith said he was going to boycott, and Jada said she wasn't coming also, and Chris Rock said, well, they didn't invite you anyway, so ain't nobody going to miss you.
I remember that.
This, for him to do that, considering some of the things that she had said at her round table about an entanglement, he ain't slapped that guy.
That
The guy you should be mad about.
yes.
I'm so disappointed because it's us. For the world to see, I don't know how many people was watching. Say 5, 10, 15, 20 million people was watching.
Nobody
It
cares
used to
when it's
be,
black
but
on black
go
crime.
ahead.
But it's us. You see, it's us.
And by the way, the award was actually organized by a black person. So imagine that, you know? It's like, if it was a white person, nobody would go there on stage and get slapped. Nope. No. But black on black, it's okay. Well, we thought it was a joke. And even if it says, yeah, we didn't expect that. Well, if you didn't expect it, why did you let them give an award then? Why did you let them be like, oh my God, I feel bad. I apologize. You didn't apologize to Chris. If that Chris was the Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you wouldn't slap him. You would laugh. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All y'all out there talking, oh, that's his man protected his woman. Really? That's what y'all think this is about. Somebody...
If that was a woman that protected his man, she would have stopped him. You can't have a reaction. It's not that it was poof. It didn't appear suddenly. You must have talked in a way to him at home that he knew this hurt you so much and I need to send a message. No man is going to slap a supposed friend that might not know about the disease. I find it weird that everybody's like, but she has a disease, hair loss. Does he know? Well, now everybody's gonna say that he didn't know. Well, okay, so you're gonna justify that if somebody has a disease, anybody can just slap him or do an action because he's a friend and he's supposed to know? Maybe she is so ashamed about it and she didn't tell anybody. That is the gender family that never fits the gender. Jaden, puta dress. The daughter shaved her head. If she did it, I thought it was, hey, you did that for a gangster reason. G.I. Jane is a good movie. It's a good movie. A strong, independent woman shaved her head to be like the men. It isn't a super bad joke. She didn't humiliated you. You felt humiliated and somebody thought toxic masculinity is going to make you look better.
It's embarrassing. Will Smith, I hope he went to bed. I hope he prayed. This was embarrassing to the highest degree.
If somebody made a joke about the entanglement, is it okay to try to be like, what? What did you say? What's going to happen? I'm gonna cheat again on Will? What are you on about? Is that normal?
Can't wait for more red table talk and more entanglements and no more entanglements. No more entanglements.
Will cares more about the hair loss on her wife's head than the amount of people hitting the pum pum. You know? Come on, man. That doesn't make any sense. Officially, Chris Rock should be making jail jokes till August as punishment. It's a joke. If we're going to slap people for a joke, imagine if we threaten somebody, what are we supposed to do? Beat them, choke them to death? And look at this face, man. Look at this face. Nobody saw this. Look at this face. And that is the main reason why I decided to make a video. Because I was like, that is so freaking humiliating if you do that to a supposed person that might know your disease or not. He's supposed to make light-hearted jokes about gang situation. Women are hurt by their hair and bada beam bada boo. What do you mean? So you're telling me men or not? So you're telling me all the other jokes and all the... Why do we keep treating women in a special ways that their actions that are not an action can have a humongous action? I didn't ask him to slap, but hey, he deserved it. No, you can't say that. Well, why do you think the joke is acceptable? I'm not saying the joke is acceptable, but how do you know he knew about the disease? Why do we always pick the most negative option so we can justify something? If somebody made the joke about autism, if somebody made the joke about my eye, if I'm with my, I don't really care. A joke will not control my life. That's an issue you have. Because if it hurts you so much and people have to change their way around you, maybe by my standard, you're the one slapping all the people around you because you're soft. Because you never accepted the reality and the things that's happening in your life. And everybody should reflect that. By that standard, everybody should treat me special because everybody has a mom. I'm not gonna put that responsibility on a bunch of people. So if somebody teases my mom or that I don't have a mom or whatever, and my wife goes and slap that person, I would get angry at her. Who are you to justify that for me? I don't need you there. Because whenever somebody teases me, you won't be there. Are you freaking kidding me? No wonder I have way more self-esteem than other people. Look, man, it's my eye. I put it now to prove to you I can have it again. Do I need it? No! I don't need people. I was at a school yesterday. Everybody asked me, a few kids, hey man, why do you have your eyes closed? No, because I don't have the eye. No, you're lying. I just opened my eye and I'm like, hey! This is the father doesn't have an eye. It's so cool. People, make your negativity the strongest thing. But no, a lot of people can't do that. Especially women that lose their hair. You know how men consider it normal without their hair? Because nobody cared. And the only way I can push people away, if you slap me anyway close to this eye, I will smack the shit out of you. You can't do that. You can't consider that normal. And the fact that you back off, that you realize now that I have one eye, or I reminded you, and you suddenly, oh, I'm a human being again? I'm a civilized Ukrainian? Hey, kiss my bro. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the situation, because I'm like, wow. I'm happy that Chris Rock's sales with his comedy store is going through the roof. Make your money, man. Because that humiliating face, if that was a woman, we all know Me Too was there. Hey, do you remember what they did to you back then? Let's defend him. Let's invent things to save the woman. Hey man, I'm done. Next video.
Don't get me wrong, mako sa tita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Turloqueta verdeta welcome. Dem vida mi a tu initiativa.